Hey gang, welcome back to Mark's 60 Plus Fitness Journey. Okay, low volume, high intensity workouts. Do they work? Well, I'm going to find out if they work for me in particular with a really cool experiment I've been tinkering with for the last few weeks. So let me show you what I'm up to. Okay, so let's get into this. Now let me preface all this by saying I've always thought I've done too much work, too much volume on leg day, to the point of being counterproductive. So this may have been very fortuitous, this particular happening upon this experiment. Okay, so to start with, this whole thing is based on RPE, rate of perceived effort. And as you can see here, this is a chart. Starting at the bottom from very easy, low effort, like warm-up type, and that's in the 1 to 4 RPE range, all the way up to 10 RPE, which is where a set, say for example, where you literally could not do one more rep or one more ounce of weight. It's just basically a method to determine, how hard that particular work session was or that set was. So, having said that, let's get into the first movement of this particular leg workout, this high intensity, low volume leg workout. Now, as I said, I'm going to start with hack squats, and I made sure I warmed up as well as I could, considering the short amount of time I had. So I did 2 or 3 warm-ups, and just to get the blood flowing and make sure I didn't hurt myself, and get acclimated to a weight that I could use that would get me to 12 reps at near failure in the 9 to 9.5 RPE range. So I found that, and turns out on this particular day, the weight I picked had to go up to like 13 reps as I remember it, but that's fine. 12 isn't magic. It could be 10, it could be 15, but whatever number it is, when you get to that last rep, you want that to be in the 9 to 9.5 RPE range. Not quite complete total failure, but very close. Hard to get one more rep out of it. So I did that. I felt it. Still didn't think I had gotten enough work in, but as I said, I was in a hurry. So finished the hack squats, bebopped on over to the next movement, the second movement, which happened to be leg presses. So did a little warm up on the leg press machine just to get used to that. I found a weight that I thought would be appropriate for a 12 reps at the RPE 9.5 rep range, and did that. And as I remembered, I think that was like 10 reps. I might have overweighted that, but the 10th rep was the last one I could have done. So that was one hard, intense set, but just one. So moved on over to the third movement of this particular abbreviated leg day, and that just happened to be leg extensions. I love it, leg extensions, so this worked out well. And here I deviated a bit. I did a drop set. So I did one drop set, and what I wanted to do was like 20 reps and find a weight I could do, or start at a weight where I could do a drop set and get 20 reps in. So I did drop set on a leg extension is easy because you can just reach over and change the weight. And on that particular leg extension set, it was a great drop set, right around 20, 23 or so reps. The last one was it. I mean, that was the last rep I could do. As a matter of fact, I had a hard time getting off that machine. So that was it. I was done. It was 3 movements only, which doesn't sound like a lot of work, but surprisingly, even to me, when I got done, my legs were quivering. I had actually only done 3 core sets, 3 single core sets. Hack squat, 1 set. Leg press, 1 set. And leg extension, 1 drop set, plus the warm-ups. And I think I got all this done in like less than 30 minutes. But when I walked out of there, my legs were quivering. I felt it. And more importantly, the next day, my legs were sore. So I know I got something out of this. So I said, Mark, hey, this might be something. So it's a way for me to try to get out of the habit of doing too much work and do it in an expeditious manner, and I think it worked. So I'm going to stick with this plan, this experiment for a while, see how it goes. I'm going to limit it to leg day for now. And if I see that I'm making progress, I'm going to stick with this. So I'm kind of happy with this. This is a, I knew about this. I've heard about this. This seems to be a hot topic lately. High intensity, low volume, kind of Mike Vincent kind of workout. But I'm digging it. So makes my leg day shorter. I think it's going to work. So let's see how it goes. I'll keep you abreast of any developments and any and all developments. And I've been doing this for, I think, about four leg workouts now. Pretty happy with it. My strength seems to be solid. Oh, and one other thing too I want to point out too. Let's do a little summation of that real quick. So we end up with about 6 warm-up sets, which is some work. In this case, 3 core working sets. And the one of the benefits from this is, of course, the less work, less volume than I was doing. I think that's going to help me. And one of the cool things about this I want to point out is you can still do some progressive overload. It's not quite the same as doing a 5x5 or a 3x5 type thing where you do successfully finish 3 sets of 5 reps at a weight and then move up the next workout. But it is, you can still, progressively overload your workout to make sure you're at that 12 rep range. If you're going to get stronger, you're going to need to raise the weight. Just wanted to point that out. Anyway, that's it. I'm going to keep on with my walk here this morning. It's lovely out here today. It's about 70 degrees and awesome. I appreciate you being here. I really appreciate every one of you guys and gals. Thank you so much for stopping in. Hit that like button. Share this with your friends. And if you haven't, consider clicking that subscribe button. Love to have you here. Much more to follow. And with that, I will say, have a very pleasant day. And until next time, go get 'em. Mark out.